world's strongest man, Bo. My name is Mark Henry.
It's on YouTube now too. Like it's on. All right, we're
You
live.
shut the fuck up, boy. I'm Mark Henry, the world's strongest
It's on
man.
YouTube and Google at the same time, right?
Yeah. Eat my
I haven't watched wrestling in like 5 months. It's pretty boring.
There was actually, I was laughing. I did turn on Raw a few weeks back, and Big Show was fighting, what's the dude, the Russian dude, Rusev.
Yeah.
And he's like, Big Show's like, I'm doing it for Mark, and it was the most racist thing that they probably didn't pick up on. Big Show was like, I'm going to win this one for Mark Henry. Then me and him's going to go back to Texas, and we're going to eat some good old barbecue. It's like, wow, Big Show. How do you know that Mark Henry liked barbecue?
So how do we see?
We have a chat, which I'm about to say. We are live. 1 o'clock. I pushed it back. I don't know show like fucking some people. Dallas, get your ass in the fucking chat. But we're live. We're Google Hangout. We're also live on YouTube. If you want to chat with us, commenting on a YouTube stream, the YouTube video is not. We're not gonna see that shit. So what you have to do, listen here. What you have to do in order to chat with us, so I can see if you want to get in a call or not, go on Google Plus, hit the button events, and they should have my event up, and you actually watch the video through Google Plus. Once you watch the video through Google Plus, you will automatically be entered in the chat. Just commenting on a YouTube video itself is no mas. It does nothing. Okay, it's fucking retarded. So Jeffrey Rowe, you piece of shit. You know what, motherfucker? I'll add Jeffrey Rowe in here. I want to see what that perverted pedophile has to say. Jeff Rowe, and if he hasn't entertained me, I'm gonna fucking kick him out.
Yeah.
Invite. There you go, Jeff. You got your fucking invitation.
Yeah.
Now, without further ado, is Spitternet online?
No, I actually talked to him like a couple of weeks ago, and he randomly removed me from Skype, or he deleted Skype or something. I actually was pretty funny story. I actually talked to him, and later that night I ended up going to a party, and like the cops ended up coming and everything, and I was like sketched out of my mind. But so what they did was they like took everyone's IDs and ran them through, and like most people in the house were under 21, and they were like, I guess they have to have a warrant to breathalyze people, but they didn't have a warrant. They just like walked right in the house, and I should have filmed it and sent it to Alex Jones and be like, oh, my civil liberties,
Burmis. The world's coming to an end, boss. Alex Jones is a fucking idiot, but he's entertaining as shit. So they just fucking raided the party. You see, that's a bitch when it happens.
So they took the guy. They took the guy whose house it was. He had like a warrant for I don't know, some shit. So I was at a party with the same people last week, and it was actually pretty fun. It was a good amount of people, and that didn't end up getting busted. But it's just like it's stupid shit. Like I don't know. It was so stupid.
You know.
So.
I've never been to a party that's been busted. I've also never hosted a party, which people think, by the way, especially just back in my teen years, now I'm in my 20s, we just go out to bars and shit.
Yeah, people used to 20 going on 21, so.
People used to think, oh, you don't throw parties at your house, what the fuck's wrong? Why would I fucking risk throwing a party at my house and be me the one that gets in trouble? I mean, I can't run anywhere, it's my fucking house. So it'd always be like a joint effort with me and my friends, and when's the last time? The last time a house party, like a legit fucking high school house party I had, was probably right after the senior prom my year, like about 4 years ago in high school. But after that, I mean, once you kind of phase out of that shit, and then especially where I'm at, when there's just fucking bars everywhere, bars, and then on Saturdays I hit up campus. You can pretty much do it wherever, and then it becomes more of a social thing. You and your friends get to go out, the fake ID shit. Yeah, if you were people that's under 21, it kind of works.
He'd always be like a joint after with me.
Whoa, fucking F-Go. God damn.
Yeah,
Put some earphones in.
I have the link to the YouTube thing like playing. Does it Google Hang? Does that still work where it's like the person who talks is on screen, the person who doesn't talk isn't on screen? Is that how it still works?
Yes, that's how it works. Don't put that shit on. Fuck.
Because probably like a month ago, Moral Virus on his new channel like has this like 8-hour discussion with all these people about video games and shit. Like I don't know.
He's still at it. Didn't his ass just get destroyed?
Not recently. I haven't seen him post anything.
He's a fucking idiot. The Rob. He got killed by the Rob. How do you get killed by the Rob?
Remember when? Yeah, for those of you watching, those of you who don't know who the Rob is, well, he had an account called the Rob 1991.
The British Eminem one of these.
And then he went through this transformation where like he saw 8 Mile for the first time with Eminem and just like became this Eminem wannabe. So then he creates this account called Sarcastic Venom where he just goes off and tries to act like he's black. So there was an incident between him and Moral Virus where Rob exposed Jared's all of his fake accounts. Jared being Moral Virus, he exposed all of his accounts. So then like who was whose girlfriend was it? Was it John Cheese's girlfriend or someone like that? He ended up banging and marrying that gothic chick. I can't remember her name.
I don't. Yeah, no comment because I don't.
Oh yeah, speaking of people, where's Mr. Nunez been? Is he still living under a bridge drinking piss?
Mr. Nunez is homeless.
Yeah,
guys. All right, I'm about to drop his docs right now. You want me to drop Casey Nunez's docs? Under the Katrina Bridge.
He's under the Katrina Bridge, and I remember seeing him. I don't know if he still posts videos, but he actually like took a bottle of urine and drank it.
I remember that. Yes, it had cigarettes in it too, if I remember correctly.
Remember the best when he had this video. He titled it Gestapo, and he was like yelling at the police, "Arrest me! Arrest me!"
I can find that video on YouTube. It's still up. Jimmy Crackhorn. Casey Nunez, one of the most entertaining YouTubers of all time, and I actually should call him up one day. I have no idea how he's doing. I know Dallas talks to him. Speaking of the devil, look who fucking showed up. You skinhead son of a bitch.
Who's this? The King Ringer? Who's this?
That's Runnermouth. That's King Runnermouth. Dallas Williams. The man
I think we might have had before.
YouTube history, for those who, if you don't remember, Dallas was the one at his house where, he disappeared.
Oh, he disappeared.
That was it? You just flipped me off, bitch? Get back in the fucking room. No. You probably haven't. I think he was on his phone. Dallas was the one who Little Warren shot the gun off in his house.
I'm gonna skull fuck you, boy.
Yeah. And then Casey Nunez was like, "Bro, we can settle this in a UFC fight."
Yeah. No. Casey Nunez, for those who don't know, apparently him and Randy Couture, the MMA legend, are good friends. And I remember he uploaded this video talking about how him and Randy are these good friends, and how he always talks to him and how he knows Dana White and all this shit.
Yeah. I have no fucking idea. I don't know what he's up to. I really don't. So I guess let me see if there's any kind of YouTube videos of him. I'm not really sure. But what were we talking about? Oh, the Rob.
Yeah, the Rob. Yeah. So I'm trying to remember. I think I don't think he's on. I know he used to hang out with ECW Grunge and Dark Maul. I know Dark Maul has his own band now. I don't know what happened to Joey P03, but I don't know what happened.
I'm still friends with Joey P03 on Facebook.
I follow like Jim and Church Slayer, all them on. I don't know if they go on Skype anymore. I don't know if they do that. I actually talked to another group of people, so I don't know about that. On the screen, why does it keep saying searching for a face? What the hell is that about?
Huh?
Oh, never mind. I got rid of it.
Oh, yeah, app you had open.
But tell the audience about the time where Casey Nunez was on the news for being
Oh, everybody, I think when he was doing his Mojo story, Casey. Basically, for all those who don't know, if there's a big local news story, a local news station will shop it around to its affiliates or its sister channels in other states. Like, if you're a CBS affiliate, they'll have a sister channel. If you have a CBS affiliate like in New Orleans, where I'm at, they'll have a sister channel that's also a CBS affiliate in San Antonio. And they shopped around this news story and sold it to a bunch of their sister stations of Casey Nunez's Mojo story. But what they do is when they ship it to a sister station, to another news station, that news station's reporter will act like he was the one that came up with the story. He'll narrate it, do the whole piece on it and everything. The story of it down here was that Casey Nunez, did a piece on Mojo, and when Mojo was becoming popular, synthetic marijuana. The San Antonio version, though, they completely cut all that out, and they just cut to Casey Nunez talking about Mojo, and the narrator of the reporter goes, "Hardcore drug user Casey Nunez," and Casey was pissed that they this.
What was he like? He was like he just got me high or something like that.
Yeah, it cut to Casey just shaking like, "It just gets me such a good high," and he goes, "Hardcore drug user Casey Nunez." They completely fucking edited the whole thing, chopped it up. And Casey was pissed. It was threatening to sue the guy, but nothing ever came of that. That's funny shit right there.
Now, I'm going to share another experience. I remember one time, it was you, me, and someone else in a Skype call. It might have been the Freaky Dude or Spinnernet, where we were prank calling Nunez. And I remember the one time he answered the phone, and I was like, "Hey, this is the Wiz Lives," I said that the Wiz Lives is coming to get you. And he was like, "I don't care." And then I was like, "Well, I'm just telling you, the Wiz Lives is coming to get you." And he was like, "I don't care." So I said it a third time. And then he was like, "Yeah, you tell the Wiz Lives I'm 6'4", 230 like Randy Orton." And then he hung up the phone.
Like Randy Orton? Is he going to RKO? That's what I like about Casey Nunez. He just comes up with the off-the-wall shit out of nowhere. It's the king of sound bites, probably.
So why is he homeless? Like, did he get evicted from that trailer he lived in?
It's a long story, and I don't want to talk. I'm not going to. I know a little bit about the story, but I'm one of the few that know about it. I'm not going to say anything on camera. It's a personal story, and he is sick, by the way. Let's make no mistake. He made it public. He told Dallas and myself to let the world know that he is sick, and he has black lung disease and a tumor. I don't know if anybody knows that he has I think a brain tumor, and not doing too well.
Yeah.
So. I haven't heard from him. I think I should talk to him some time down the road, but I don't even know if he has his phone still, so I have no idea. I know he tweets, so he has to have some kind of internet connection.
Yeah.
Let me see something. Friends. So I'm trying to see who the fuck, because I want to add some more people into this.
Who's all in this? Can you see how many people are watching? Because I can't see that.
One person. But we're on it.
You put tags or something to get more people in here, or no?
We're on in the middle of the day. Like, I was.
Remember on a live video you could put tags and
Live video is the best fucking site. Period. For live streaming, live video was the best fucking site.
Yeah.
I said that from the very beginning. I'm reading something right now. Live video, for all those who don't know, unlike Blog TV, unlike all these other, what used to be Blog TV, Google Hangouts, live video was, I was live, and they had 4 boxes at the top, 4 co-host boxes, and those would be live as well. But it was unlimited cameras, so everybody could have their cameras on, and you could drag the usernames to the top 4 cameras and switch them out whenever you wanted as a user, and you can mute them all. You could have none in. You could have this person in. So it was unlimited cameras, but nobody had an automatic camera. You had to drag them to it, so it was perfect, and the chat was right there, and then it got fucking hijacked by Al-Qaeda, so they say. What do you think of ISIS?
ISIS was the rebels who backed Assad, or who were rebelling against Assad, who the United States gave weapons to, and basically created this militia bubble, which expanded into ISIS pretty much.
Right. Good
That's
old,
not a conspiracy theory. That's a well-known fact.
good old ISIS. ISIS. I'm gonna add just a shitload of people in here. Let's see. Let's make it interesting. I'm gonna make it interesting. Add everybody. Friends.
But what's interesting is back to the Casey Nunez thing. So yeah, I remember this one time he was like upset with me or something because I kept calling him, and he wanted to go to this UFC event. I think it was in 2010. So I called the UFC and gave him his information, and I said that this guy's going to try and jump the cage, and I don't want him doing that.
Remember when he was tweeting Dana White? He was like, "Yo, bro, hook me up with some tickets, bro."
Yeah.
Hey,
You're fucking.
Huh?
He's a fucking idiot.
I'm friends with the guy. You know, you're the one that's that he don't like.
Yeah, I never really did anything to him. I was just prank calling him and got upset. Yo, speaking of prank calls, remember that one time we called Bill of RBD Tito for Life, and I was acting like I was Hulk Hogan? His wife answered, he got all upset.
Remember that time me, Master Bubba, you, a freaky dude, and Chris Haight were prank calling Dr. Pizza?
Yeah.
And he was like, no, Chris Haight would not stop prank calling him, and then he got on the phone, and he was like, "You motherfuckers, you want to fight? Let's play!" And then he started going crazy.
The best was when Johnny Thunder used to work for this wrestling radio show, so he had like all these wrestlers' numbers. And this one time on Skype, him, and Master Boo Boo prank call all these people. So Master Boo Boo prank called Sandman, acting like Scott Hall. Sandman answers, he's like, "Hello," and you can just tell he's drunk as shit. He's like, "Who is this?" And Master Boo Boo kept saying, "It's Scott Hall. It's Scott Hall, Chico. Why you being a buzzkill? Why you being a buzzkill?" And that's funny. Why you being a buzzkill, man? Why you being a buzzkill? And he just drunk as fuck.
By the way, I have invited my circles and friends. You can now cam up and join the chat. It'll be a surprise party. And if you're interesting, I'll keep you on. If you're boring, I'll kick you off. Well, and like I said to people watching, do not comment on YouTube. We cannot see that shit. If you want to enter the chat...
King Rondo's coming back in here.
Oh, what the fuck? Look at this fucking idiot.
Smoking a cigarette.
Smoking a cigarette. Doing the healthy thing. He retired in his 30s. How could, from his fucking millionaire now. Talk!
I wish.
Wish.
I remember when you motherfuckers prank called me about 3 o'clock in the morning one time. I was just going through some archives of we fucking video.
You remember that
prank called you?
I think you did. Oh no, I never knew your docs. It might have not. I don't remember prank calling you. I can tell you who I have prank called. I prank called Twerp.
It's your voice. I got it.
Oh shit. I prank called Twerp at 8 o'clock at night. What, Real Man and Tom Kennedy and Wobblehead, and he made a video paranoid saying they were prank calling me at 3 in the morning. Remember, that was when Real Man called Twerp and was like, "The eggs are coming, the eggs are coming." But no, I never prank call anybody or threaten their job or prank call the jobs or anything like that.
No, my group of people who I hang out with have done that. We've done that.
Yeah, 'cause that was fucking Reggie Tiller's dumbass.
Yeah, no. Here, let me explain. You don't understand. Like the last time.
What's Reginald Tiller's nickname? The cross-eyed what? The cross-eyed what?
The one-eyed coon. One-eyed coon.
How about find a picture of Reginald Tiller?
You know what? He actually he has like a Facebook. He's under an assumed name. He's on Twitter, but he doesn't. He's like we beat him off Skype. But listen, like there was this guy, Serious Cam. I know guys from like in England and shit. The summer of 2011 would literally call Reggie Tiller's house and order pizza to his house day in,
Hey.
day out.
Hello.
Yes.
Hey, Matt.
What?
I got a question. I got a question for Matt.
Yeah.
Do you have a brother?
No.
No. I thought maybe you were Wobblehead's brother because you kind of look like him and you sound like him too.
He
No.
does look like
You're like-
Wobblehead.
You're
I look
like
a
really
lot.
you're like really docile. You're like just really, I don't know.
Mr. Wobblehead would be like, "Hey guys, I just bought this book on conspiracy theories, guys." Whoa.
Wobblehead, yeah, he sounds like that guy Red from Pineapple Express.
Wobblehead?
Yeah.
Remember that time Wobblehead told Chris 8 to kill himself on Skype?
Whatever happened to Chris 8? Is he like in a mental institution?
Last
or some
time
shit?
I heard about Chris 8 was when Wobblehead told him to kill himself. How's Wobblehead doing, Dallas? Dallas left. Ah, shit.
Who's this dude in the call? Who's this dude, Jeffrey? Who's this?
He's a fucking creepy dude.
Not on camera.
Get on camera, you fucking pedophile.
But Chris
Hold
8.
up, hold up. Cross-eyed what? Let me find this idiot. I think I found it. I think I found the picture.
Who's this?
There it is. Ta-da!
Yeah. We basically ran that dude. Well, not me, but a bunch of people ran that dude off the internet. I mean, he's still on the internet, but like, dude.
All these people that you guys have trolled and been mean to over the years, they're all gonna come back and hunt you down and fucking kill you now.
Reggie Tiller couldn't fucking work a lawnmower. I doubt he'd get in a car and...
That dude, my one friend who I'm not going to reveal his name knows how to track, like, anybody knows how to get their personal address through this website. It's not difficult.
Spokio.
Yeah, but my other friend actually pays money to do it. Like, it's
Shit, Dallas will pay money to do it. Dallas, there's a website called Spokeo.com. S-P-O-K-E-O.
Yeah, I got a membership already.
we need to track down.
None of this shit. Hold up. Can we just stop the phone? None of this shit. Prank calling people. This motherfucker Dallas showed up at Torp's house. He showed up at Torp's house and was like, "Torp, where are you? I'm in your driveway. Look, here, I'm in your driveway. Going to have a beer." Everybody talks about going to somebody's house, but he is going to Torp's house. He's going to Real Man's house, and Real Man kicked him out because Real Man was afraid.
Yeah, Wayne,
Yep.
remember your assumed name Trek here? Remember you found Joshua Sagasar's address in his house?
Hey, speaking of addresses, I need your address. I gotta send this.
Who, me? Better be my
Yeah.
fucking Riley the Roofer. Better be my Riley. I'll message you on Facebook. Better be my Riley the Roofer shirt. It's getting cold over here.
Yeah, but let's we need to
I
call
can hook
Joshua
up for you.
Sagasar. Who does he live with, Wayne? He lives with Steve and other.
And if he lives in the middle of the woods, Josh Sagasar, and if Jeffrey Rowe doesn't get his fucking retarded
Fuck
No.
Jeffrey Rowe.
No,
over there
yeah.
he's playing with Chicken George.
fucking retard. Oh, let me find it. Is that video still up? Are you going to Torp's house?
No, it's private now. I'll make
Dallas
it public.
also-
What about the video?
By the
What about
way,
the video of?
if you don't know who Dallas is, he's also the guy that made the video that had Team Torp on a TV and shot it and set it on fire and set his backyard on fire.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about. That video where he set that TV on fire and he caused a forest fire in the. Is that still up?
Yes, I re-uploaded that one.
Yeah, somebody else has it up. I don't know who it is, but yeah, somebody's got it up.
I re-uploaded it. That's a classic video. Also on my I'll get it up. On my old PC computer, Dallas, I have a Skype call of that time me and you were fake feuding, and that me and Dallas were fake feuding like in 2010, and me and Real Man got in a call and we were going at it with Dallas, and Dallas you had some pretty good one-liners in there. That was some funny shit. Jeff, look at this fucking idiot.
He has like a picture of.
Is he in the call? Is Jeff in the call?
His
Yeah,
avatar's
he's
in the call.
on camera.
Jeff, I can't do anything for you. You
his broke ass can't afford a microphone. That's what it is.
Is he gonna open his camera up and have his little fucking pow shotgun and start shooting at the train tracks?
Maybe he'll be dressed up like a clown, wanting to do some hermaphrodite shit.
Holy shit, Hank Williams Jr.'s in here. No, wait, no. It's the old Rebel mascot. Look at this motherfucker.
Old Rebel.
He's frozen. He's fucking frozen. You fucking illiterate idiot.
Yeah, remember Kent Jones? Kent Jones is the founder of the internet.
Kent Jones is like the fucking
Kent
nephew
Jones
of.
was the first troll, like the first legit troll of the internet. Remember that one?
Speaking of which, let's hold the phone. Dallas, do you have any plans for the Wrestling Jesus?
Nah, I thought about it, but
You don't like Wrestling Jesus?
I saw that video he made like 2 days ago or a couple weeks ago where he was like, yeah, he's going on a new direction or something. You know what? His problem is the fact that like he's trolled so much and people still fall for his trolling. Like I don't understand.
I already told Dallas he should go at Wrestling Jesus. It would be a fun feud to watch on YouTube, or at least have some lulls with him. But look who's back.
The greatest troll Wrestling Jesus made was when he made that 9/11 video of people jumping out of the. No, that wasn't him.
That was Ireland's Patriot.
Yeah.
Speaking of troll videos, do you remember when I went after Make Electric back in 2008, 2009, whenever it was?
2009. I also remember the Starinator who was like, to run her mouth with the good camera. Whee! Whee! Whoa, I got a good camera. Whoa!
I think the most epic one that I ever did, though, was the racist runner mouth when I was the Cape Confederate and I was talking about burning down niggers' houses and shit.
That was a great video. And that's the one where Shayna Hurdle was like, if this is the NOE, then I don't want to be part of the NOE. Bitch, a month later you made a video saying you wouldn't serve Asians at your fucking restaurant. Don't give me that shit. I call it like I see it.
They're all retarded.
And then Torque was like, you know what, bro? I just ain't feeling it anymore. Oh, shit. And then that led to fucking... This is when people can't take lulls seriously. Because if you want a 2010... I haven't done a 2010 timeline yet. I will with Real Man. That's who I'm going to do it with. But 2010, fucking Jim Riley had that fake thing where he was acting like he was addicted to painkillers, and he almost died. And everybody knew it was lulls except for Team Torp. And then when it was revealed that it was lulls, well, that started Armageddon 2010.
Hey, look, I want to talk to you on the real.
Yeah.
I'll give you a call on the phone later. But I want to talk to you about... I talked to Torp on the phone last night, and I kind of came up with an idea and threw it out there at Torp. And me and Torp have never worked together on anything. We've never really collabed. And we're thinking about... Hold on a minute. We're thinking about collabing a little bit. And we want you to be involved. I'll call you later, and I'll explain it to you a little bit more in depth. I think it'd be something that's pretty cool, actually.
All right, on one condition. I'll do it on one condition.
What's that?
Torp has to follow through. Because I'm in real seriousness now. I've tried working with Torp on many occasions. Me and him...
I think he'll follow through this time.
Because me and Torp, we had this whole, or if you remember back like a year and a half ago, we had this whole live show set up where it was me and Torp were going to be revealing community secrets, and it was trying to get the whole community to lulls and hype up back again. And it was our show versus Real Man show versus Casey Nunez's show, and then at the last minute, Torp didn't fucking do the show, and it made me look like a dick. So I was like, well, that kind of severed me collabing with people. So he has to follow through. Once he follows through, then I'll do it.
I think he will. Like I said, I'm getting ready to send some packages out that's going to pull some people into the mix.
Oh, yeah.
So
you got my Riley the Roofer shirt? Or do I have to ask Riley?
I got a package for you.
Okay. Because I asked Riley like 6 different times where my Riley the Roofer shirt is.
You'll never have a Riley the Roofer shirt. You're never going to get one.
Why not?
It was decided 5 years ago that you would never get one.
That's bullshit. Jim Riley would give me one right now.
No, you'll
Yes.
never get one.
I'll get my Riley the Roofer shirt. You mean to tell me fucking Wobblehead gets a Riley the Roofer shirt, but I don't?
You know where Wobblehead got that Riley the Roofer shirt?
You.
Yeah.
I need a Riley.
That was originally meant for Little Warren.
I know. But Lil Warren bowed out of YouTube. God rest your soul, Lil Warren. Good man. Oh, boy.
I found an article. I just typed in case of news on Google, and I found an article that on April 28th, 2014, that it's entitled "Man Living with Homeless People Under Bridge Exposes Growing Problem."
Yeah, and then, like...
Look, Casey's doing a huge fucking documentary right now.
You believe that, though?
Yeah, I do, because I've seen it. I've witnessed it. I've seen the footage and shit.
Holy fuck, Napalm Tom is in this motherfucker. Tommy!
Dude, what?
Oh my god, he looks like COO is in here. COO! COO!
Yeah, you still look like a virgin, Bucktooth.
Holy shit, where'd you get it from? Daniel Borden? Turn your shit down.
Still don't know what's doing this documentary on.
Bring Mrs. We're talking about how we want to bring Mrs. Napalm on the fucking webcam.
Yeah, I know you're a virgin, man, but come on,
Yeah.
come on now.
Born again. We're talking about where'd Dallas go? Dallas was saying about how he's gonna come back. How Casey was filming a documentary, which I really don't believe, because how can you film a documentary on a phone?
Film a documentary about
Casey can do anything, man.
Bridges to conspiracy.
We're just bullshit. We're reminiscing about old times. We're making fun of Jeffrey Rowe because he can't fucking get a webcam to work because he's a retarded motherfucker. What else? Talking about how Daniel Borden's a fucking faggot. And where's my Riley the Roofer shirt? Dallas left. He bowed out of the chat.
Why did he leave? He didn't leave because of me, did he?
I think so. I think he left. He said, "Fuck that motherfucker."
Oh well.
He said, "Fuck."
Maybe he thought I was COO.
I think so. And we're talking
How
about...
come you're looking fuzzy? Usually you got a good connection, but you look fuzzy.
Me?
Is it my connection or?
It might be your connection. I look clear on mine.
Yeah, my connection's fine. With,
I want to prank call Reggie Tiller. If you give me his number, I will prank call him.
He changed his phone number like 3 times. So.
You can't find it on the internet? Reginald Tiller?
No, we tried calling like a year ago and it was disconnected. So.
Fuck that dude. He's the same guy.
Let me explain like the last time we did call him. So we called him like last January. No, actually, you know what? No, it was like maybe 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago, and like we were just praying. Me and him had got into it earlier that day on Facebook, so I went to my 2 unnamed friends. I was like, yeah, let's call him. So my one unnamed friend calls him, and he basically, long story short, the cops ended up coming to his house. And when the cops came, he supposedly told the cops about me and about all these people, but yet no one did anything. But it was pretty fucking hilarious.
He's a fucking idiot. I don't like him.
What the hell's
What are they, SWAT trolling?
I absolutely am entertained by the SWAT trolling. I really am. I don't know why. I think it's fucked up, but SWAT trolling is funny.
it's dangerous, but
I mean, fuck. You saw, well, 4chan. I log on 4chan every now and again. They just post some dude murdered his girlfriend and put her picture on 4chan, and then everybody was like, "Oh, I'm gonna fap to this."
yeah, I was up for that. Well, I mean, SWAT trolling can end in death, though. I mean, if someone was banging on your door,
yeah,
you could pull out a shotgun, not knowing who it is, and get yourself killed.
Well, there's all these fucking idiots that are on Twitch playing video games, and I don't know. Do anybody has any opinions on Gamergate? because while it's a gamer and video game subject, it really can be related to pretty much everything in life. All those who don't know Gamergate right now, in a nutshell, they had this chick who was a video game developer named Zoe Quinn. Her and her boyfriend broke up after she cheated on him. He was pissed and let out a bunch of information that she was sleeping around with other game journalists, so they would give her good reviews on games. Pretty much the gamer said, fuck you, after that, because she was manipulating journalism for her own company or whatever. And then she turns around, and all the feminists are turning around saying that gaming and the culture of video games is now fucking anti-woman, anti-feminist, anti-everything. And now there's this big campaign to try to fucking shut down the games, censor pretty much video games, censor how they are made, censor the whole fucking culture. And while you're probably thinking, oh, I don't play video games, this doesn't pertain to me, really, if you think about it, if you look at it as a whole, it's pretty much everything in life. If you're into something, and all these special interest groups and these social justice warriors or whatever come out of the woodwork and try to shut them down, like the Washington Redskins. That's a perfect one. The Washington Redskins, these social justice warriors are coming out. You got to change the name. They're everywhere. And this whole Gamergate issue was a prime example. But the difference is whether most companies will fold and give in to the vocal minority, which they always are. The majority never speaks up. Fucking gamers are actually stepping back. They're standing their ground, and now what shitty websites like Gawker Media, which fuck Gawker, I can't stand Gawker, are fucking losing advertisers.
Exposed Hulk Hogan's next
That's what the gamers are doing to get back at Gawker, because Gawker has been on this fuck the gamers. They've been pro-feminist, pro-vocal minority. They're social justice warriors. Well, Gawker's saying fuck you. I mean, the gamers are saying fuck you to Gawker, and they're actually going to Gawker's advertisers, Amazon and Mercedes-Benz, and telling them to pull advertisements. Now you might be thinking that's a stretch, but there's an actual document saying to Amazon that they want the Amazon Prime users to send, saying, hey, look, Gawker is going against your terms as advertisers, here, and here. And then they have the articles of releasing Hulk Hogan's fucking sex tape and shit that's against Amazon's code of violation. So basically, what you're seeing for the first time is the fucking people on the other end that usually bend and break to the vocal minority are actually fighting back for the first time. And how this relates to everything is this is how fucking people should fight back and not let these social justice warriors fucking destroy everything. And,
it's all mind control. It's all mind control. They want to erase retard from the dictionary. They want to erase faggot from the dictionary. You can't erase concepts from people's minds, but they're trying to erase things from the English language just to control how you think.
It's fucking stupid. I remember a story from a few years ago that there was this noodle restaurant, this faux restaurant in Philadelphia called Round Eye Noodles. It was founded by a bunch of Caucasian guys. They weren't Asian, and it was Round Eye. That was the joke, Caucasian round eye, noodle or whatever. They thought that was offensive because saying it was round eye means that everybody that's Asian is slanty eye, and they had to change the fucking word. Are you fucking kidding me? That's like saying you can't say unrape. That's like saying you can't say fucking unrape because it's the opposite of rape or some shit like that. I just made that up, but it's fucking ridiculous. The political correctness and shit in this world.
I think another problem is the fact that whenever a mass shooting happens or anything, it's always guilt by association. For example, when the Jared Loughner shooting, when he shot Gabrielle Giffords, the Southern Poverty Law Center blamed that whole thing on David Icke and right-wing conspiracy theorists.
Well, another thing, too, that they're pulling out the woodwork is, if you guys haven't heard, the newest definition is white privilege, which basically, if you don't know the word white privilege is, it was pretty much a definition created by white liberals to demonize white people for being white. I don't fucking get it. Like, it's such a bullshit thing now. Like, if you're white, you're privileged. Like, you're just rolling in money, which I'm fucking not. I just got off a 10-hour shift from work. I'm not fucking rolling around my fucking money here. I don't have a Ferrari outside. How the fuck am I privileged, you know? And it's just stupid shit.
You mean you're not on the real man plan?
The what?
You're not on the real man plan?
I am not on the real man plan. I can't get a. I paid for this HD webcam.
Real man plan.
Look,
Sorry.
if I want to get some fucking canned pork and beans, I gotta spend my own fucking money to get canned pork and beans. I can't be like real man and get a fucking government crock pot, cook that shit. Just kidding, real man. I like you, but you know, you're just an easy target with that shit.
Hey, what's Casey's documentary on? Homelessness still?
Yeah,
Or
that's
what?
The
what I'm
effects of Katrina 10 years later.
Yeah, but is he filming his fucking
Has that been 10 years?
9
No,
years?
in August it'll be 10 years.
Damn.
But he's filming this documentary with a camera phone? That's what I don't get. I mean, how's that going to look in a movie theater?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have to convert that to, like, HD. Yeah, they're going to have to convert that.
He's got.
What
He's got
happened to all of his equipment? He used to have all kinds of equipment.
He's got
So
some of it left. He does have some of it. I don't know where all of it's at or how much he really ever had. But he does have some equipment left. Or he has some equipment, I'll put it that way.
I see Jeffrey.
I muted his ass. I can't. What the fuck is he? He sounds like fucking Primus is playing in his house.
He looks angry.
I'm sure Casey thinks that Katrina was, the effect of a government they can control the weather to make a hurricane.
Harp? No,
Hart done it.
But Casey, whatever happened to all of his equipment though? Dallas, like, I don't know what the fuck happened to Casey. To me, what it all went when he started making less YouTube videos is after he got in that fight with Angry Grandpa, and then he just stopped making fucking YouTube videos altogether.
Pretty much.
Dallas,
I gotta go. It's chopping up for me too much.
you chopping up?
Yes, I'm getting ready to get after it too, but don't stop.
All right, hold up. Let me kick out Jeffrey Rowe. That's what's wrong here.
Yeah, just
I'm gonna kick out Jeffrey Rowe. Fuck.
Yeah, kick him out of here. I don't know what's going on with him.
He's like bitching in the chat, saying how his shit won't. He was like bitching in the chat that I'm looking at, seeing how his shit won't work. It's like,
Yeah, but it sounded like Charlie Brown's teacher in the background.
Yeah, fuck Jeffrey Rowe. Fuck Jeffrey Rowe. Motherfucker.
But
So what
yeah,
we,
back to
Tommy Napalm, get your ass back in here. I was good to talk to Napalm. So what are we talking about?
Tommy's a good dude.
Case
talking about
documentary. What's it?
documentary.
What do you know about it, Dallas? Because I don't know a fucking thing about it, so I really can't comment. I don't know if it's real or not. Or
About what?
his documentary.
Yeah, it's real. I've seen footage with him. I actually filmed with him in the 9th Ward. There's video of me and him in the 9th Ward for it. It's going to be pretty cool when he gets it done. My fear is he's got so much footage he's never going to be able to edit it all and narrate it and get it all done on time.
Let me ask you a question. Does he have a house?
Yeah, it's very real.
Is he living somewhere though? Like, is he still on his street?
What's that?
Is he living in a residence?
Froze up.
Is he living in a residence?
What did you say? Yeah, Casey lives in a house.
All right. Well, tell his ass he needs to make YouTube videos again. I mean, the last word I got from Casey Nunez, his last words he ever told me was 2 words: "Fuck Torque."
Casey's in Mississippi right now.
So he's not in Louisiana.
Well, he's living in Mississippi, but he still goes he's in New Orleans today. He's doing ACOP for Cop Block right now.
Cock block?
Huh?
Cock rock?
Yeah.
Nice.
He's servicing cock rockets.
All right. Where's Napalm Tommy? Get in the fucking chat. Oh, I accepted it. Is it better now that I kicked fucking idiot out?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's still lagging a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's to be expected. Are you using your phone?
Yeah, I'm out here strolling around in my yard.
Oh my god. By the way, I need to apologize for the Halloween show. Fucking Google Plus, Google Hangout, YouTube was fucking melting down Halloween day, and then once 10 o'clock came, I could not do a show at all.
You missed a good one because I was drunk as shit Halloween night.
You should have made more videos.
I ended up going to this pretty fun party. It was pretty hilarious.
Well, I ended up going to Voodoo Fest, and I actually watched Friday night. I watched Outkast play. Saturday night, I watched Skrillex play. And then the best part of it all was Sunday night. I got to see the fucking Foo Fighters play. So, yeah.
Hey, did you guys happen to see any footage from the Million Mask March? You know, bonfire night yesterday?
No.
No. There was some crazy shit that went down. You need
Ferguson?
No. Look up Anonymous in D.C. yesterday.
Why were they
Anonymous?
They like straight fucking damn near overtook the FBI building and shit.
Yeah. There's this. I don't know what dude it is. I don't know if he was working for Anonymous. This happened recently. This dude hacked the White House, actually hacked the White House's servers or something, and they tried to blame Anonymous for it. See, the thing about Anonymous is I don't know if that's a conspiracy. I don't you wonder if they're working for the NWO to go out and act you know what I mean? It's there's no way people have the capabilities of sitting in a room all day hacking government websites, because this is what these people do. You know, they don't really have a life.
Right.
But they I don't know if you remember 2 years ago they blew up that whole Steubenville, Ohio rape case where these people uploaded the video talking about how they raped this drunk girl, then they took it down, and then Anonymous hacked the server and put it back up. I mean, that's not, you don't see that happen a lot.
Right.
So it makes me wonder whether, like I said, they're part of the conspiracy.
You know, I understand where you're coming from with that. I do. That's actually a valid point. Because when you look at a conspiracy theory, you have to look at it
New
understanding that everything,
world order.
that it all could possibly be a conspiracy, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
You know.
Did you guys say New World Order?
Yeah.
New World Order.
Yeah, I've heard that people think Alex Jones is secretly a Zionist who has a Jewish wife and stuff. I mean, if that honestly is true, I really don't care. I mean, I honestly don't think that he's. I mean, the only fishy thing is I don't know if you ever seen his documentary where he sneaks into Bohemian Grove, but he's the only person to successfully.
Mr. Agon, I'm sorry to cut you off. Mr. Agon's telling me to lose the stash. Dude, it's No Shave November. This is all I have.
Yeah, but it looks like a porn stash. You look like a douchebag with it. I agree with Agod.
Guess what? Wait till I get a pair of some fucking shades and turn this light off. I'll be making a fucking Dave Noyes, Wiz Lives Here video. You just watch. You just fucking. I should have been that for Halloween. That was my original plan, was to be fucking Halloween. The jizz
Let's
lives.
rock.
Let's rock. Let me go on eBay and buy some fucking AV cords. Whatever the fuck you buy.
Wiz here.
Wiz out. That's when I started. When I started really pissing people off, by the way, to talk, it was back in 2010. Dallas can vouch for this. Pissing two people off at once. I started ending my videos going, card out. Oh, shit. So, New World Order. What were you saying? Sorry to cut you off.
I was saying that you guys are lame and I'm going to get off of here.
You know what, motherfucker? I don't see you coming up with any suggestions. Your show last week, how was our show 2 weeks ago? Exactly. And it is the card show, Dallas.
Let's go on Infowars. He left. Wow.
It's the card show. It's never been the Card and Dallas show. It's the card show.
On YouTube, we have 3 viewers right now.
Hey, 3 viewers. Hi.
I'm going to Infowars.
Incoming video call. What? Oh.
Is someone calling?
I don't fucking know. Woo! So yeah, if anybody has any broken brain cells, look at this Gamergate issue for what it is. Gamergate pretty much is it's a way to fucking cut your balls off, basically. I mean, I can't fucking stand this shit. I can't stand political correctness. I can't stand censorship. And if you're one of these fucking idiots that go around saying, oh, I can't stand censorship, then where the fuck are you when it comes to these issues? There's 10 of them every day. You know, it might not pertain to you. You might not even play video games. I'm not a fucking gamer. I don't get on my fucking PC and play video games. I don't even have a PC. I have a Mac. But I'm able to call bullshit when I see bullshit, and it's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. So, what else you have left to say? I'm waiting to see if more people join in.
Yeah, I want to get a nice political debate going, but it seems like no one wants to do it.
Well, I'll do it. Tell me what you want.
Well, Tom Wolf, the new governor of Pennsylvania, took over. He actually won the election from Tom Corbett on Tuesday. And what's interesting is, like, I was listening to the Alex Jones show like last week, and he had this expert on talking about Ebola, and Tom Wolf came up. And you know, Tom Wolf, he's a Democrat, so his whole motto for the Pennsylvania was, you know, we're gonna cut rich taxes, and we're going to hire, you know, they're going to raise property taxes or whatever. Like usually all the governors, they usually all raise property taxes. But, yeah, the expert who was on Alex Jones' show said that, like, you know, Tom Wolf coming on and saying that he's going to, like, take wealth from the rich and give it to the poor, like, that just screams Marxism and communism. This whole redistribute of wealth really gets on my nerves sometimes. And then the Democrats make it sound like only 1%, the 1%, like, have all the rich in this country, and the other 99% don't. That's probably further from the truth. In reality,
go ahead.
I said, in reality, if you're smart with your money, regardless of your salary, it's not really going to matter, like, what type of income you have.
Like, okay, before you say that, to people watching, if you want to join the chat, just type in and I will let you in. But anyway, let's talk about just hit me up on the comments and say you want in. You know, I'll add you to the fucking chat.
Can you put like tags on this hangout, like, to get people in here or no?
I did. I shared it.
Oh, you did?
We had 5 viewers, down to 4. What do you think of the Republicans taking back the House? We can talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same party failure that's gone on the past decade, and
didn't we go through the same song and dance like 3 years ago?
Yeah, you know, they're tired of the Democrats when Clinton, Bush came in. They're tired of. This is the first time the Republicans have had 2 houses since 2006. So they're tired of that. It's a 2-party system. Like Jesse Ventura said, you know, there's no independent party. There's no one ever. If you're not, it's either Democrat or Republican. Lesser of the 2 evils. And people that are in each party aren't even true believers of their party. They're conflicting back and forth.
They just do it to spite the other party. It's like, what the fuck? Like, okay, and I said this a million times. I don't care if you agree with one political party or the other. If you agree with both of them. But if you're fucking, I'm a diehard Republican, I'm a diehard Democrat, I'm a diehard conservative, I'm a diehard liberal, go fuck yourself. You're a fucking idiot. For real.
That's usually because I've never seen the case of anyone being a diehard anything. Usually everyone's going to have
just if you live where I live, fuck. You'll see a bunch of fucking diehard conservatives and Republicans around here. And then, fucking go on YouTube if you want to see diehard liberals. It's simple, you know?
Yeah, I saw this hilarious.
Every fucking political pundit on YouTube is very liberal. I don't have a problem if you're both, if you look at things, but I'm not going to watch you if you're very conservative. I'm not going to watch you if you're very liberal. It's just the way it is. I'm not going to fucking go on watch. I'm not going to watch MSNBC or Fox. Well, you know what?
No.
I will watch. No, I take that back. Because I think Fox News has realized years back that they aren't news, that they're fucking news-ertainment. And
Yeah,
their best
Bill O'Reilly. Fox News just
it's
the media.
It's pro wrestling.
They're just what?
Fox News, MSNBC is no different than Fox News. They're just as fake when it comes to broadcasting and a shill for their own political side. The difference is, though, Fox News knows how to make it entertaining, where MSNBC has fucking Reverend Al on TV.
Let me break it down for you. MSNBC, CBS, the Today Show with Matt Lauer, all they are is just government mind control stations where they'll never criticize anybody who's in power, and they completely twist the story. CNN ratings have dropped significantly. That's why Piers Morgan was let go, and then he claims that he was like, pretty much the reason why Piers Morgan was fired was because Alex Jones freaked out on him pretty much on air. Now, Fox News, Hannity and O'Reilly, to me, are just Republican sympathizers. Hannity will always defend Republicans, and O'Reilly will always defend Republicans, too. Honestly, a lot of people don't even watch those type of channels anymore. Their ratings have, dropped significantly. A lot of people get their information through alternative media, and I'm not just talking about InfoWars. I'm talking about YouTube, Facebook, Google,
Twitter,
whatever you want to look at it.
And if you do go back, Twitter's the fucking worst, because Twitter is just fucking. If you get a hint of something, of a news story that might have a rumor or something, fucking Twitter will run with that shit and be like, blah, 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 and they'll tweet it. So, I mean, but Twitter, all you have to do is really, and I say this all the time, if you ever want to know the news, go to your phone and look at a social media website like Twitter or YouTube or fucking Facebook. It's kind of obsolete to CNN and Fox and all that shit. CNN's what, a fucking they've completely left news, haven't they? Aren't they entertainment now? They might as well be Bravo.
They have a couple of business shows, but no, they don't really do.
I mean, they've gone in a new direction, that's for sure. I know that much.
Yeah.
Here's some other news. San Antonio officials to make pitch for the Raiders. Raiders, no matter what, the Raiders are a West Coast joint.
That organization hasn't been relevant since they went to the Super Bowl in 2002 when they had Rich Gannon and Phil Gronkowski.
And Bill Callahan threw the fucking thing. Didn't they throw the Super Bowl on purpose?
No. Gruden just raped them in that Super Bowl. But let me for those of you who care, let me break down the Raiders debacle with Jamarcus Russell, because he doesn't deserve all the blame. When you pay a guy
$65 million guaranteed,
$65 million with $30 million guaranteed, pretty much $90 million. How is a guy going to come in there and want to go to work? I mean, he's going to sit on the bench. I mean, he came in overweight. The guy in his rookie year sat out the whole training camp, sat out 3 weeks into the season, and they finally started him at the end of the season. The guy had absolutely no talent around him, and then they blame that whole debacle on him when it really wasn't his fault. It was a joint decision. Al Davis fell in love with him.
He was just lazy. I mean, at LSU, it was a beast. But college and the look. All right, if everybody says that too, Jamarcus Russell was a beast at LSU. But look at the fucking people. When he was a starter for LSU as quarterback was 2005 and 2006. Les Miles' first 2 years. Look at the fucking people he had around. They had Dwayne Bowe, LeRon Landry.
Yep.
Who else? Fuck. Hold up. Let me look at this. Let me look up real quick. It's fucking ridiculous how stacked the 2005 and 2006 teams were, which is a shame. They should have won.
They still didn't even. It's when he left they won the national title with Matt Flynn, but yeah, that was the year. Like the 2006 year was the year that Brady Quinn was like Notre Dame was the high draft pick. So
all right, here's the 2005. Here's the people they had that went to the draft in 2005 that left the team: Joseph Adai, Andrew Whitworth, Skylar Green, who was fucking amazing in college. Dude was he didn't do anything in the NFL, but in college he was the fucking man. Okay, 2006. Who did Jamarcus have? He had LaRon Landry, Dwayne Bowe, Early Doucette, like, and then they should. To be honest with you, that 2006 team was fucking. They should have won it all that year. They got robbed out of Auburn, and then they lost against Florida. And it wasn't until Matt Flynn in 2007. But
back to the Jamarcus Russell debacle. So I've seen the for those of you who haven't seen the Jamarcus Russell ESPN piece that came out a year ago. So pretty much going into the 2007 draft, Lane Kiffin, the Raiders head coach at the time, wanted to draft Calvin Johnson. So the night before the draft, after Al Davis watches film from the Notre Dame LSU game, he just falls in love with him.
Jacob Hester was on the team. Jacob Hester.
Draft him. So they never really wanted to draft him. And then the thing that's even funny is Brady Quinn. He drops in the draft, and just for the record, Brady Quinn's debacle was
he got exposed.
He wasn't accurate enough. He's all arm strength. But yeah, you can't. I mean, Ryan Leaf, you can make, and people always make that argument. Ryan Leaf will always be the biggest bust of all time because that guy had all the hype, was projected.
They were saying he was better than Peyton Manning. Yeah.
Yeah, like that. He had all the hype. He had all the hype around him. He just wasn't. He just didn't take it serious. I mean, he's. I think he said that he just was arrogant and just didn't really take it seriously. But Rick Meyer was another one. Before Rick Meyer was drafted, they said he was going to be the next Joe Montana, and he couldn't even throw. He had trouble throwing to his left. So yeah.
Here he is. Here's Ryan Leaf. That's what he looks like now.
Yeah, he's still in prison.
Fucking idiot.
He's still in prison. Yeah, he's fucking hilarious.
What about Len Bias? Would you consider him a draft bust? He died before he could even play. Yes, he was for the Boston Celtics.
Maybe.
And he overdosed after he drafted him.
Bust
Technically a bust.
A guy who, in my opinion, is a bust is Brian Bosworth. That guy.
I saw that. 30 for 30?
Tony Mandrick was another one. Actually, NFL Network actually did a top 10 draft list of draft busts. And I actually think that Tim Couch was number 5, but Tim Couch was drafted to the Browns when they got reinstated in the league. He had a whole new team around him. I don't really blame a lot of that debacle on him, but Tim Couch, his knock was he had no arm strength. But yeah, Ryan Leaf was number 1, Bosworth was number 3, and I'm pretty sure Tony Mandrick on that list was number 2. But Jamarcus Russell wasn't on that list because that documentary was done in like 2005, I think. So yeah, he wasn't on that list.
Ryan Leaf is still number 1.
I think that.
Cornball brother.
Yeah, and let me explain for those of you who care. Let me explain the whole
shitlocks of doom, baby.
Let me explain the whole Mike Shanahan thing. Mike Shanahan was not a great coach. Terrell Davis made him a great coach. Like, did you see the Terrell Davis football life? Did you see
Terrell Davis gave John Elway those fucking rings, Did
you see the recent Terrell Davis football life? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Like, he could if he didn't get injured, he could have been the greatest ever. That's what they all said. Like, he could have been the greatest ever, but Mike Shanahan, they said, he found Terrell Davis in the 6th round. And just because you draft someone doesn't make you a genius. If it wasn't for him, they wouldn't have won those 2 Super Bowls, and Mike Shanahan got exposed. I mean, Mike Shanahan benched Donovan McNabb and started Rex Grossman. Then benched him and started John Beck. Then the next year,
the quarterback killer
with Rex Grossman.
All right, what's the list of people that fucking Shanahan, the quarterbacks he's killed over?
The list of quarterbacks that Mike Shanahan has killed, starting with John Elway, then Jake Plummer, then Jake Cutler, then McNabb when he went to the Redskins, then Rex Grossman, then John Beck, now RG3. Jake Plummer, a year after the Steelers beat him in the AFC title game, they like out of nowhere just bench him in the middle of the season, and then they bring Jay Cutler in, and then Jay Cutler, after they fire Shanahan, McDaniels gets rid of him. But Cutler didn't do jack shit when he was under Shanahan. I mean, you can say he had Brendan Marshall, but I mean, Jay Cutler is not an elite quarterback by any means. I mean, it's unfortunate the guy that has that much physical ability is an elite quarterback, but he's a grumpy, ignorant piece of shit.
What about, isn't it weird that the only Super Bowl Peyton Manning has ever won, they were playing against Rex Grossman?
Yeah, it was against the Bears, yeah.
I can't believe the Saints still lost that fucking NFC championship. I was so destroyed. I was like, oh my fucking God.
Yeah, I didn't really understand.
The NFC was horrible that year. The Saints were the number 2 seed, and their record was 10-6.
Yeah. No, I remember the Bounty Gate conspiracy where on the sidelines, Jonathan Vilma claims that on the sidelines when he said, "Where's my money?" Apparently he never said that. Apparently it was all doctored.
Fucking, I hate Roger Goodell. Fucking douchebag. We should, first of all, don't even bring it up because technically, in my opinion, as far as the Saints go, that 2011 Saints team was better than the 2009 team. We should have won the Super Bowl that year if it wasn't for that fucking idiot Dilbert-looking Greg Williams playing playing zone when he should have been playing man-to-man. And they had, guess what happened? Fucking, you let Alex Smith throw a fucking touchdown, go down the field, throw a touchdown with like less than a minute left. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking idiot. We would have won that game. We would have beat the Giants, who were 9-7, and we would have sure as fuck beat the Patriots.
Yeah.
Oh,
I remember watching that. And,
we were the best team that season. Period.
I remember watching that, like the touchdown before you guys scored. Vernon Davis came off and was like crying and shit.
Yeah. Oh my fucking God, my gut wrench. 2012 was a horrible year for sports for me. LSU lose. First of all, Alabama getting in a national championship when they shouldn't have, and then blowing LSU out. Fucking Saints losing. Bounty Gate.
No, remember
losing to Stony Brook in the fucking baseball playoffs. Stony Brook, Long Island Community College beat you in the playoffs.
Who was the coach the year the last national championship LSU won? Who was the coach?
Les Miles. He's still the coach.
Oh, he still is? Okay, I didn't think he was.
Yeah.
All right.
The hat. Which, by the way, Leonard Fournette is beast. But as much as I like Leonard Fournette, I hate the fact that Skip Bayless is fapping over him. He's like, he's the new Adrian Peterson.
You know what? That show isn't even funny anymore. Like that show, like I remember they used to have Cordell, and that show they talk about the same shit every day. First it's about LeBron, then they talk about the Cowboys, and it's like the same shit.
They kind of have jumped the shark, didn't they? Like Skip Bayless doesn't say not nearly as much stupid shit anymore.
Yeah, no, you can't say shit anymore. I mean, the whole RG3 cornball brother shit. Rob Parker's banned from that show for life for saying that. They suspended Stephen A. Smith for defending Ray Rice against beating his wife. You can't say anything anymore. When that show was 1st and 10, then he was a good shit. That was a funny show. Now it's stupid. It's not even funny anymore.
Well, and that goes back to the whole Gamergate thing and the whole PC thing, you know. Stand up for your fucking selves. You can stand up for yourselves, but these companies won't have your back because they want the vocal minority. It's the minority, you know. And I fucking can't stand it. And then if you say something, also it'll get published on fucking Gawker or Deadspin, and then everybody on Twitter will have a fucking opinion. They'll be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe." Fire this, fire that. Why are you trying to get people penalized and fired? You have a right to be offended. People don't understand this. You have a right to be offended. Just because you hear something you don't like, the first thing that comes to your mind shouldn't be to get somebody fired or penalized. Fuck you. And fuck all these fucking left-wing. And I know I'm a fucking anti-left-wing, fucking right-wing guy, but I'm not. But it's the truth that it's the left wing behind most of this PC bullshit. Let's just think, and I'm going off on a tangent here. Remember like 10 years ago we were all fucking, when the right-wing conservatives were getting in people's business and saying, oh, this is not right for the children, and it was this whole fucking, it's the same thing. It seems like whatever political party is in charge, even though it's the Republicans that are taking over the House or whatever, but whatever president it is, that party, it's like that culture, it just contaminates the fucking water. It happened when Bush was president with the fucking Republicans. Now since Obama's president, it's the fucking decade of political correctness.
Yeah, it's the same. I mean, that's why.
Fuck up your. Oh, I'm sorry, but well, I just have something while I'm thinking of it. I can't fucking stand. What are your priorities here? You know, Gawker is now this past Halloween's posted people's pictures of offensive costume, people in blackface dressed like Ray Rice, saying, "Oh, look at
all that,"
and then like. Fire them, or, you know, oh, they should be held accountable. They're normal fucking people like you and me. Why are you trying to get normal people that doesn't have a monicum of fucking influence in the world fired? Okay? Priorities, all right? People back in the day, I sound like an old man, but back in the day, and this isn't that long ago, people would look at stuff with certain amount of fucking responsibility and shit. Like, you wouldn't. Everybody's being held to the same standard now. We're all, me, you, the fucking local smo on the street. If we do something like that, we're being held to the standard of the fucking president of the United States. We're being held to the standard of Michelle Obama, you know? Back in the day, if you did something offensive or whatever, like, say, George Carlin would make a joke that was offensive and people would be offended, they wouldn't fucking hold George Carlin to the same standard as Walter Cronkite, you know? Get a fucking grip. It just pisses me off. I can't stand political correctness. I can't stand this world that we're living in where you have to walk on eggshells now. And I don't mean to say, you know, go out and say stupid shit like and say, you know, fucking slurs just to offend people. But any little thing that they can use against you, they will. And it's phony, fake outrage, and I'm fucking sick of it. And that's why I'm covering this whole Gamergate issue, because for the first time in years, the people that are being pushed around are fucking fighting back, and they're getting shit accomplished. Anonymous couldn't do it. As much as everybody loves Anonymous couldn't do it. Fucking multi-million-dollar companies couldn't. But fucking gamers who sit down and play games and love playing games are the ones that are fighting back and getting shit accomplished against these fucking PC pieces of shit. Fuck it. Boy, whoo! I don't have any drink to drink. What do you have to say about that? Hello? Matt? Hello? I think I scared the shit out of him. Well, who's this? King Runnermouth? Everybody froze up on me. I'm gonna wait a minute. Otherwise, we could just end this. I mean, after that fucking epic rant. Woo! That was crazy. I feel like a fat man who just ran a lap. Let's see what else news. Well, while I'm waiting for them, I guess I could just announce some other things as well. Uh-oh. Take your screen share off, you cunt. I've seen this video. I've seen it. He was on the beach with you. Can't hear a fucking thing, though. Dan, we got 2 Matts in the room. What happened?
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, your first camera fucking fucked up.
No, I thought your shit froze. That's why I did that.
Yeah, my shit didn't freeze, but Runnermouth is back in the room. Runnermouth, if we can't hear him, let me see something.
Yeah, you're like screens like this. Hold on. Let me refresh this on.
Is my screen frozen? Oh, let's see. Damn. Well, looks like we're having technical difficulties. I do have a plan for this show in the near future. I'm thinking about doing something where we do a live show at night, and
All right.
Basically, I add a shitload of people into the room. We all plan on it. We schedule it way in advance, and people come in. I'm thinking about like 20 fucking people in the room, and we just broadcast all fucking night until we can't go anymore, until there's one person left standing. That's right, folks. Call it the Google Hangout Wars, a sequel, the long-awaited sequel to the live video wars. You down with that?
Yeah, might have something to do later, but yeah, I guess so.
No, not tonight, fucking idiot. Did you hear a word that I said? I said, in the near future, we're having the long-awaited sequel. Remember the great night that was the live video wars?
Yep.
We're going to do the Google Hangout Wars. And we're going to schedule it like 2-3 weeks in advance, on a day. We're going to have like 20 fucking people in this bitch, and it's going to be at night. It's going to be like, I don't even need to be here to host it. I could just put my camera on hold, and everybody else can entertain themselves. It'll be fucking fun.
I was going to ask you, so are you in college or are you just working? Just fucking around?
I'm working a regular job, and then I'm doing other stuff on the side, like, when it comes to fucking production and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And then I'm trying, I was trying for a while to find, like, I wanted to get involved with, like, fucking taking pictures and filming shit for, like, this little indie wrestling fed we have, but they're fucking garbage. It's a bunch of fat guys in tights. Like, it's not. You live sort of close to the East Coast. You live in Pennsylvania. I'm sure in Pennsylvania you have like fucking quite a few different indie wrestling places that are kind of legit. There's none down here. There's Luke.
No, I'm not.
You live in Pennsylvania.
I'm not interested in wrestling. I haven't watched wrestling in 5 to 6 months. I haven't watched UFC in 6 months because it's both equally stale. Like the UFC,
how the fuck has UFC gotten stale? That's what I want to know.
It's just stale because
they dropped the ball ever since they joined up with Fox, in my opinion.
Now let me explain. The reason why they're stale is because they have too many fighters under contract, and there's too many events for people to keep up with, and then the events
oversaturation.
You know. The lighter weight classes don't draw money. I'm more excited to see Tito Ortiz versus Stephan Bonner at Bellator than I am to watch UFC. And like what?
I like going to the fucking local MMA fights right here at the Olario Center, which, by the way, the building I'm talking about that's down the street from me is where ROH did their show for WrestleMania. But like every Saturday they have fucking MMA cage. They call it cage fights because it's literally a fucking cage, dude. And it's kickboxing and mixed martial arts and shit. And that's real fun. These nobodies, or just beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not really into that business. I mean, like sometimes when I'm with friends, I'll talk about like old wrestling, but current wrestling. It's too boring, and they drop the ball in everything they do. Like Kurt Angle actually didn't want to come back to WWE, and he actually called Vince, and Vince said that it's up to Triple H, and Triple H wouldn't let him back in. Because
it's all about the game, how you play it. Well, I already told you, if you want to watch a good show, like just for shits and giggles, watch Cage of Death 5. CZW Cage of Death 5. It's the best indie wrestling show ever.
ROH Man Up.
It's better than Man Up. Man Up's a great show.
You know what? I've actually never seen Man Up entirely. Now I've seen Driven. Ring of Honor Driven was the shit. That was a good pay-per-view.
Cage of Death 5 is better than both of them. So it's the truth, dude.
A lot of smart marks.
What?
Consider like WrestleMania 17 to be the greatest pay-per-view ever. I don't know about that.
I say so, yes.
I think
WrestleMania 17 was the shit.
ECW, like I remember you showed me ECW Heatwave 98. That was a good pay-per-view.
Heatwave 98 was a great ECW pay-per-view. Yes. We're talking about fucking old wrestling.
Smart marks always consider Barely Legal the greatest pay-per-view.
No. That's fucking... I have a controversial opinion, actually, on ECW. Is that, in my opinion, and people don't like to hear this, that ECW kind of lost its flair after a while. Like, it started, to me, in my opinion, and if you watch it, the quality, like, ECW kind of started to flame out. And around 1999, in my opinion. People don't like to hear
Obviously,
that though.
got the TNN deal. Obviously, they got censored.
They just started flaming. I'm talking about their pay-per-views and shit. They weren't as good in my opinion. I liked them. I liked them when they were still a local fed. If you want to watch a great fucking wrestling show, Cage of Death 5. I don't know how many you have. Do you have an Extreme Wrestling Torrents account?
I might have it. I don't think I do, but I might have it.
Cage of Death 5. The fucking all right. Even if you, okay, the whole show beginning to end is great. But if you could just find that Cage of Death, the Cage of Death 5 match, watch it. It's the fucking, there's spots. It's the craziest spots, but it's worth it. It's definitely, I have grown past the YWC and all that shit to come to the realization that ROH was really overrated. I'm not going to lie.
You know what? It's actually still on television. It comes on where I live, my local channel at like 11 o'clock on a Sunday and like 10 o'clock on a Saturday night. It's like Jim Cornette left there in Ring of Honor. It's not like people were blowing it up like in 2007, 2008 because I can see why they were blowing it up because it was really good back in the day. I mean, then all the wrestlers went to WWE, and now they have nothing because they can't create new stars. You know?
By the way, if you ever, do you realize that NXT is Triple H's show? Like, he's the one that's running that behind the scenes and shit?
Yep.
Like, because people that watch NXT and WWE are two completely different products, like, just the mindset. And if Triple H is running NXT, then, look, I feel good about him running the fucking WWE in the future.
You don't feel good about him, or you do?
No, I do, because NXT was when I have the network, I don't have it anymore. Although I should, because it's free this month. It's free this month. They're giving away Survivor Series for free. That's fucking desperation. They are losing money big time. They are fucking. Vince McMahon went from being a billionaire back to being a millionaire again. He lost.
They're losing money because they're idiots, and that whole 3-hour Raw crap doesn't work.
Hello? Hello?
It's Nunez.
No, it was Dallas.
What do you say?
I don't know.
Yeah, the whole 3-hour Raw crap doesn't work, and remember when Nitro went 3 hours?
They killed their fuck. We're just going off on a tangent about that, but they killed their fucking. They killed their whole fucking thing. Watch, I'm gonna call them.
I don't know if you've seen Vince Russo's podcast or not, but like,
Pyro
if they brought Russo back to book, he would be a genius.
Of course he would.
The greatest Russo shoot was him shooting on Hogan at Bash at the Beach.
Did you watch his timeline, WCW 2000?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
By the way, if you could remember a bunch of shit that happened in 2008, I would be happy to do a timeline 2008 with you on this show. Did you see my timeline 2009 with Dallas?
No, I didn't see that one. No.
It was pretty much, I stole the idea from Sean Oliver, which I gave credit to. Everybody knows that Sean Oliver from U-Shoot.
Because you did your community, though. I'm talking about like the YWC.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
bro, I'm not going to your fucking hangout. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, like, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I watched the Russo 2000 shoot in entirety, and like, honestly, when he doesn't really break a lot of shit down unless like he talked about the Bash of the Beach incident for like 11 minutes, but he breaks like shit down the best he can, but he doesn't go in detail. But a really good shooting interview that my friend has, that he actually sent me a link, a stream to it. Bischoff actually did an RF video shoot, and it's actually like a really good interview, and he talks about like all this stuff. But he actually doesn't talk about TNA at all.
It's on Extreme Wrestling Torrents. I could download it if I wanted it to.
But Bischoff, his shoot, it was actually like one of the really good ones. I watched a review of Don, Tony, Kevin Castle review, and they actually said it was really good. But the 2000 shoot, Russo, he concludes that his conclusion to the downfall of WCW was that it was all people at the top in business suits who didn't want the product on television anymore. But he actually admits that when he came to WCW, he put like no effort and heart into it at all. He actually admitted that. So.
And you can tell, you can see. All right. Before we go, because it's about to be 2:30 and we hit our 90-minute mark. Do you want to give any final thoughts before we go about anything? Just anything you have to say?
New World Order 2016.
New World Order 2016. Let's see. Oh, like I said, people, the card show, I'm working on a timeline 2011. Torp, if you are watching this, Torp, timeline 2011. It has your invitation on it, dude. You're the only one I can talk to 2011 about because I'm not going to talk to anybody else about that particular year. 2008, I'd like to do with you. That'd be cool. Or Spinnernet, one or the other. Or both of you guys. That'd be cool. What else? Oh, and then the Hangout War, wherever schedule it. Invite
that Hangout War, we could do that we could do that like the week of Thanksgiving or some shit. I'm off like that whole week.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do it at night, and I'm gonna invite a shitload of these fucking people. And we're just gonna fucking have fun and fuck around and do shit. And I don't even have to be here. I can just put my camera on a fucking picture of. Hold up. We need to come full circle before we go. Let's see if I still have it up.
What?
Hey, Bo. I'm the world's biggest man, Mark Henry. Give me some barbecue. Somebody's gonna get their ass licked. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Beat him up, break his neck.
Jerk him off, beat his ass, lick his cum. You my fried chicken.
Yeah. Now remember.